What would you do if the person you love the most slowly forgot you, piece by piece, until one day, even your name disappears from their memory? And even worse, what if they start loving someone else, not by choice but because their mind takes them back to a past that no longer exists? This is not just a love story. This is a story about sacrifice, pain, and holding on, even when everything is slipping away. Hey everyone, welcome back to Movie Recaps Hub podcast. Today, we're diving into a deeply emotional and heartbreaking story, Saiyaara 2025. Trust me, this one hits hard. So sit back, relax, and let's get into the full story. The movie begins with Vani, who is about to have a court marriage. She is dressed and ready, waiting for her fiancé Mahesh. You can feel the anticipation, the nervous excitement. Everything seems set. But then, suddenly, her phone rings. It's Mahesh. And what he says completely shatters her world. He tells her that he is moving to another country, and he cannot marry her. Not only that, he has fallen in love with someone else. Just like that, everything ends. Vani is left standing there, heartbroken, abandoned on what was supposed to be the most important day of her life. 6 months pass, but time hasn't healed her. Vani is still stuck in that moment. Her family tries their best to cheer her up, to bring her back to normal life, but nothing really works. We also learn something important about Vani. She has a habit of forgetting small things. Little details slip from her mind, and at first, it seems like just a minor personality trait. One day, her father drops her off for a job interview. Vani has always loved writing songs, and she carries a diary where she writes her lyrics. But just before entering, she forgets the diary outside. Still, she goes in, gives the interview, and surprisingly, she gets the job. When she comes back outside, she meets Krish. He's holding her diary. He returns it to her and casually mentions that she writes really well. Before she can fully process that moment, Krish walks into the office and suddenly starts beating up an employee. Turns out, this place is a critic's office, and that employee had written a terrible review about Krish's song. Yes, Krish is a singer, and clearly someone with a temper. After the chaos, he leaves, but not before telling Vani again that her writing is impressive. Later, Krish gets into a fight with his own friends. He was part of a music group, but he believes his name should come first. His ego causes tension, and soon, everyone walks away from him, except one friend. That friend tells him they've received a collaboration offer with a very big singer. A huge opportunity. Krish agrees. When Krish goes to meet that singer, something unexpected happens. He sees Vani there. She had come for work. On the spot, Krish confidently tells the singer that he will bring a unique song. Then he turns to Vani and asks her to write it. Interestingly, Vani had already written a small part of a song. Krish sings that part right there, and everyone is impressed. Now there's pressure. The singer gives them very little time. Krish takes Vani to a studio and tells her to start writing. But she can't. She feels stuck. She tells him something very real. Creativity doesn't come like that. She can't just sit in a studio and force words out. She needs a different environment, a different feeling. At first, Krish gets frustrated, but then he understands. He takes her out, and from here, they start spending time together. Slowly, something changes. Vani starts writing again. The song comes together beautifully. Krish sings it and presents it to the singer, but the singer says something that ruins the moment. He wants rap added to the song because it feels too simple. And without hesitation, Krish agrees. Vani is shocked. They worked so hard on this, and he changes it instantly. Krish says something that hurts her even more. He says he only cares about money. That's it. Vani gets upset and starts to leave. But suddenly, the police arrive. They are looking for Krish. We find out that Krish's father is an alcoholic. After his mother passed away, his father lost control and keeps causing trouble. Krish is called to handle the situation. Frustrated and angry, Krish gives his father money and tells him to go drink somewhere else. You can see how broken he is inside. This is when Vani truly sees him. She realizes there's more to Krish than just ego and anger. She opens up to. She tells him about her broken wedding, how she couldn't write anything after that, how she felt stuck. But when Krish came into her life, she started writing again. She encourages him, tells him not to give up. Together, they admit his father into a rehab center. but the cost is very high. To pay for it, Krish makes a huge sacrifice. He sells all rights to their song. Everything. The song they created together is no longer his. This breaks him. Vani also realizes something. Their deal was for one song. That song is done. This might be the end for them. Both feel it. Neither wants to say it. The next day, they go to a concert together. And here everything changes. They realize they love each other. They kiss. They grow closer. Vani tells him that one day, he will become a big rock star. Krish, however, admits something painful. Everyone he cares about leaves him. Even his friends. Vani asks him something simple but powerful. Was it really them or was it you? That hits him. Krish goes back to his friends. They welcome him. And they start making music again. Vani writes another song. Krish sings it. And this time it blows up. The song gets massive views. Krish starts becoming famous. But at the same time, problems begin at home. Vani's family finds out about Krish. Her mother's worried. She believes boys like Krish don't marry. And she doesn't want Vani to go through heartbreak again. Hearing this, Vani faints. At the hospital, initial reports seem normal. But the doctor suggests a neurosurgeon. Around this time, Vani's mother gives Krish a condition. If he truly wants to be with Vani, he must marry her. Krish agrees. But Vani stops him. She tells him his career has just started. He has a long way to go. They shouldn't rush. He agrees. Then comes the turning point. At the neurosurgeon, Vani is asked to remember a date. Later she can't recall it. Not even today's date. More tests are done. And the truth comes out. Vani has Alzheimer's. She will slowly forget everything. Even herself. She is shattered. But she chooses silence. She doesn't tell her family. She doesn't tell Krish. When Krish meets her, he is excited. Their song is doing well. His career is rising. He dreams of becoming a rock star. And Vani says nothing. She hides her pain. Krish tells her he has a concert in another city. She supports him, smiles, lets him go. The next day, at work, she meets Mahesh again. Her ex. Now her boss. She is shocked, confused. Lost. Her condition worsens. She forgets things. Even recent ones. At one point, she tells Krish she'll pack his bag. But he reminds her they already did that together. She is shaken. At an office party, things go completely out of control. She sees Mahesh and believes they are still together. She asks him about their marriage. Gets emotional. Fights with him. Everyone watches in shock. Realizing something is wrong, she runs away, but leaves her bag behind. Krish calls her. Someone else answers. Tells him everything. Krish immediately cancels his concert and comes back. He checks her bag, finds her reports, and finally understands everything. He finds Vani sitting alone in a field. She knows he knows. She feels guilty. Says she didn't want to ruin his career. But Krish says something powerful. She is more important than anything. Her family finds out too. The doctor suggests a peaceful place. Since her parents are busy, Krish takes her with him. They spend time together, make music, laugh, try to live. His friends call him, tell him he is needed. He says bring the concert here. They agree. At the concert, everything falls apart again. Vani sees Mahesh and goes back into the past. She thinks she still loves him. Mahesh takes advantage, takes her to a room, says they can be together, but he won't leave his wife. Vani doesn't understand. Krish arrives, tries to take her away, but she doesn't recognize him. Mahesh pushes him. Krish loses control, beats him badly. Vani gets scared, points a knife at Krish, tells him to leave. He refuses. She stabs him, and collapses. Later, she remembers nothing. She asks about his concert, says she loves him, but calls him Mahesh. Krish is broken. His friends call him again, tell him to move on, but he refuses. Says she stood by him when he was nothing. Now he won't leave her. Then one day Vani disappears. No trace. Even police can't find her. Krish is devastated. Then he finds the last song she wrote. She had written that if any girl hears it, she will return to her love. Krish uploads the song. It goes viral. He becomes a huge star. Fame. Money. Everything. Except Vani. One day, he sees a reel. A man singing. And behind him, Vani. Location Manali. He rushes there. Finds her. A hostile lady tells him Vani knew he would come, but also knew she might forget everything. So she wrote him a letter. In the letter, Vani explains everything. She saw what she did to him. How she hurt him. How she stabbed him. She realized if she stayed, he would never grow. So she left. Krish breaks down. Then he meets her. But now, she remembers nothing. Not even her name. Still, Krish talks to her, Like before, slowly something returns. She remembers him, Krish Kapoor, and that she loves him. They hug. They kiss. And finally, Krish brings her home. And that was Saiyaara 2025. A story that shows how love isn't just about being together. It's about staying, even when everything is falling apart. If this story touched you, let me know in the comments. Would you do what Krish did? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Movie Recaps Hub podcast for more emotional and powerful movie recaps. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.